Normally, after a major championship victory, teams are invited to the White House. So the question is, win the Super Bowl, go to the White House? Question mark. Well, free agency is really something that a lot of people are thinking about. And today it's all about money and image. Patriots free agent tight end Martellus Bennett has publicly stated that he will not go to the White House as customary after a victory. Take a listen.
I haven't thought about it since our game, but I'm not going to go. Nah, people know how I feel about it. Just follow me on Twitter. We all have our beliefs, and the thing is, we accept people for who they are. And that's the biggest thing about what this country is really about. I don't really care. For me, overall, it's just accept people for who they are.
Well, last night, New England free safety Devin Mccourty revealed that he, too, will be skipping out on the White House visit, stating that he doesn't feel accepted, even though he's been invited. Social media was used to further opinions, as it always does, and alas, there is nothing new under the sun. We've seen past protests of Presidents Obama and George W. Bush. Personally, I don't think there's a place for this. I say shut up and go. Maggie Gray, what says you?
I just don't understand why becoming an athlete, all of a sudden you give up your rights and privileges that make you an American citizen. I mean, protesting is protected not only under the Constitution, the First Amendment, the very first one is the right for a peaceful protest. And this is absolutely peaceful. And not only that, it's absolutely effective because it gets us talking about politics. And since when is it such a bad thing when athletes use their platform for social issues? You look at the civil rights era with Muhammad Ali and with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Jim Brown. You look at women's rights, Billie Jean King in Title IX, Martina Navratilova, I mean, people who are for LGBTQ rights, Abby Wambach, I mean, Greg Louganis and others. Athletes have pushed the conversation so much forward. Why should they give up the right to protest just because they won a title?
And I respect your passion, but I find this selfish and intolerant. I don't care who is in the White House. You respect the tradition and the office. Look, actors get paid to pretend. Athletes get paid to play a game, nothing more. So, to Mr. Bennett, I say, with all due respect, pick one, your $20.4 million contract with your $4.5 million signing bonus, or go be a political activist.
Wait a minute, but I don't understand what their contracts or their professions have anything to do with whether or not they want to protest a White House
I'll tell
visit.
you why. There should be a condition in contracts that state that players refrain from public political stances. They should keep a focus.
They've done so many good things in that arena.
They should keep a focus on the brand and the organization. Going or not going to the White House doesn't make anyone any more or any less money. It is still a business.
Right,
if
but
they
maybe
don't like it, go play in the CFL, go be an Edmonton Eskimo.
How about this? For the first time, maybe it's actually not about money. Maybe it's about standing up for what you believe in. How about having a little integrity and following through by making this big statement? I mean, do we just want athletes out there selling shoes and selling burgers? I mean,
so then deny the contract. Say, no, I will play, but I will play for my love of the game, and that'll allow me the freedom to be a political activist.
No, but what's the difference? I mean, what Martellus Bennett does on the football field is what he does for a living. Him not going to the White House is him as a citizen.
But that's what puts him in the public eye. They pay him to play a game. Thus, he's in the public eye. Thus, his opinions and his stances now carry more weight. And I think, again, it is intolerant and it's selfish. And that's a word, intolerance, you don't normally hear, but it is. Think about it.
Well, when Devin Mccourty says that he doesn't feel like he feels comfortable with this invitation to the White House.
He's accepted.
Accepted because
but you're invited. Thus you're accepted. Come to my house.
No, you're taking it too literally. I believe that what he means is that he doesn't feel accepted by this administration, by some of the divisive things that our president has said about immigrants, about minorities, that he doesn't feel accepted. Who are you to say that he doesn't feel right?
I take his words. He said, I don't feel accepted. To me, that doesn't ring well in my mind. You were invited.
But you understand that if you go to the White House and you stand with the president, whether you believe in his initiatives or believe in him or not, you're being used at that point as a PR tool and prop. If you're someone who doesn't want to be used in that way, then you can fully decline an invitation to the White House. I think it's your right.
Well, I know we have to move on, but if that is truly the case, then forego all your other rights. Pick one. Are you an athlete? Are you an activist? Are you an actor? Are you a spokesperson?